Arabic language to the test. And when they put Arabic language to the test, they have found that Arabic language now rates at this point number 2 of the languages that would stay on the earth no matter what happens. The first language, they say, which is a longevity in it, is Mandarin Chinese. But the brother has made a study, and he is now bringing forth his study. He came on a Middle East program, Sheikh Mohammed Hassan, Jazakallah khair, many of you know him. He introduced him on the program, and he brought the study, and he said, when I bring this out, I have proof that Arabic language not only will be the longest living language, but it is the original language. It is the language of Malaika. It is the language of Jannah. And he has scientific proof. And he showed that because they show phrases, when you say a word, it has sounds inside of it. They have a machine which actually shows the sounds. And they put the word Allah into the machine. And they were in shock, because it is the only word that appears to have different phrases in it, but when you say it, it's only one sound. It's only one. And there's no other word in any language which has different phrases. It appears to have different phrases, but when you say the word, it's only one sound. And so, he is bringing out this study. And we are realizing now what we are holding in our hands. This has caused resistance against us. This has caused us to be demonized. This is the reason why pressure is being applied upon us. Because we hold in our hands gems of wisdom to answer the problems of society. Gems of wisdom to give a future to the planet, to save the planet. But every long journey begins with one step. And that step that we need to make is to come out of our illusion and to revive our faith. To practice the fundamentals. Go back again. Do the basics. Fall in love with what you are doing. And that wealth that is in your hands, and I say this to you tonight because we have a great opportunity in this community, as in other communities, to do something to help our children and to help our society. I was speaking with the Amir just today. We have an opportunity, and we need to do something to save the younger generation. We also need to do something for those people who are coming in to be married, to find a halal way for them to come together to be married, to be able to counsel our community, to provide alternatives. And all of you brothers, we're going to get you a wife, inshallah. To find a halal alternative. But that means we have to be courageous. And we have to think out of the box. Stay with Quran and Sunnah. But you don't have to be in a mold. Our cultures are not necessarily this mold. We have to wear certain clothes. We have to say certain things. The Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ can be adapted, can go to any society, keep the principles. But deal with the society. We are now in a society where the younger generation is under attack. And we are one of the groups that the majority of our people are actually young people. A study was done to find the majority of Muslims are actually 25 years and under. If you took all of the Muslims and put them out on one field, you're going to find most of them are young people. It's the majority. But what is in our masjids today? Most of our masjids, with all respect, it has activities for men over 35 years old. Other people, other aspects of society, there's nothing in the masjid. In the time of the Prophet ﷺ, the masjid was an all-purpose Islamic center. That's how you can describe it. It was not a beautiful building with a qubba, and a dome, a mausoleum that you visit like a museum. It was an action-oriented place where people would learn about their faith, where they would be taught principles of Islam. Dawah was being given even inside of the masjid. The people of Najran, the people of Yemen came to the masjid, entered the masjid. They embraced Islam. Some of them did not embrace. They were still treated with dignity. When political decisions had to be made, the Prophet ﷺ calls a town hall meeting Where did he do the town hall meeting? Did he go outside the masjid? In the masjid. So an all-purpose Islamic center. This is what we have been talking for years and going into the community saying, this is what we have to give to right now. Do something for your younger generation. Save your young people. Help them to get married. Help the young children to come out of this fantasy world and be confused about creatures and animals and confused about their own identity. Do something right now. This is an opportunity that you are blessed to have here in this town. And there are other people now who are standing up and realizing that we have to think outside the box and we have to take this deen in a way which is practical and relevant and stand up in society whether they hate you or not. Whether the society is talking, we have solutions. And we can bring something else to the discourse in this society. We can show them the Islamic position dealing with racism, the Islamic position dealing with drug abuse, the Islamic position dealing with homelessness, dealing with depression.